Okay, as I was saying, 444 and solar energy, extremely significant. And the question is here, are you still gonna work your goodness in the shadows, helping people without being considered in the equation? Are you going to just transmute energy for them? Are you gonna be just the secret helper, the same as the dogs actually are? In people's lives, or you're gonna step out of it, step out of this darker zone, and you're gonna show yourself. You're gonna show yourself as this leader, as somebody who will be able to be found by others, somebody who is recognizable and will actually take a place, proper place for them. It gives me something like Sun and Scorpio, but in the fifth house. North node in the fifth house, whatever it is, maybe it's North node in the fifth house but in Scorpio, is this kind of energy, because we have a dark and light side. We have a sun which is setting, we have a sun which is in between, and it has potential to be both of them. Maybe somebody's journey up to now was in the shadows. It was a journey always of struggling and dealing with some darker themes in reality. And perhaps now is the time to just leave it all behind and bring this knowledge outwards, enlightened, connected with visible reality, express it in some organized manner. Getting somebody is like also very spiritual system creator, somebody who is very somebody who has vast amounts of knowledge and experience, but they never kind of shown it outwardly. Somebody is maybe on the midst of writing a book, but it's still kind of being in the shadow. I'm getting somebody has to step step on a stage in some way. Strangely lonely, holding one too tight. Yes, somebody might, even though the nature is so opposing here, because from one side you want to be hidden, from the other side you are meant to shine, and this caused somebody to be lonely and isolated, not being able to fully relate to people. But here somebody is called to make this space for themselves. It's not impossible to make a space within the visible context, within the world, observable world, which is just right, perfect for you. Here somebody is called to be entrepreneur, to create the conditions which are suitable for very particular gifts, for very particular talents, for very way of being. Brother Raccoon, you have safe place to go. So that's what I was saying. There will be a secret, special kind of spot which will feel actually comfortable, but it might be maybe just a thing you have to do yourself. Create this space. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer at a high price. You know, he's saying it won't be easy. It might be that somebody will pick up on your idea and you will have competition. It might be that you will have to sacrifice a lot of things from your comfort zone. You will be visible in some way. If you just want to be invisible, that's completely impossible. There has to be equal balance. There have to be some sacrifices have to be made. Here we have literally Sun in Leo in 8th house, so that a combination I didn't mention, but is the most obvious one. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, Matt, the truth and fairness. Yeah, somebody is a bridge between the realm of the dead, the realm of the spirit even, and the visible reality, what everybody knows, the common reality. And I'm getting this person, if everything goes well, will be able to install this knowledge into like pop cultural zone. Like everybody will recognize it, everybody will accept it as truth, everybody will in this way come closer to the unity with what is invisible. Thought, the wholeness. So here we have the ancient knowledge, an Akashic library. This is something which is written there for you. If you have Sun in Leo, if you have North Node or in 5th house, if you have any combination of Sun and Pluto, any combination of Sun and Scorpio, Leo and Scorpio, 8th house, 5th house, that's what I'm getting particularly in this reading. And the Sun energy illuminating everything. I'm getting somebody have to share their journey with the world. Here we have Magician card and also Page of Swords to share the truth, bravely, without resistance. Page of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm not going to lie, this pursuit is high risk. It may be controversial, and maybe somebody's called to go on this like kind of controversial part, not usual. This is nothing usual. A lot will have to be done in order for it to work. And they say somebody's called to do it unapologetically. I'm getting somebody who really knows what they're supposed to do too. Temperance, Balance, and Earth Angel cards. Somebody went through their journey and completed it. Now it's time to step into their North Node, step into their destiny. Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting, this is some sort of early Aries energy. Maybe that's somebody's ascendant sign here. Okay, so that's somebody's ascendant sign. Somebody has ascendant Aries, and they have to be the icon. They have to be the person which the face will be connected to information. Six of Cups in reverse. The thing which blocks you, the things which keeping you in mental prison are related to your childhood. There was unhappy childhood and a mother figure. Your mother figure actually might be a high priestess. So you inherited her gift. But there was turbulent childhood. I'm getting you are a child of a mother who have been going through a spiritual awakening when you were young. And a lot of unexpected things happened. A lot of karmic things happen within your family because she's been going through her karma in order to open up her abilities. And perhaps that's why you have, well, it's possible that you have some resistance here. I'm giving me a person who knows a lot of spiritual things and knows a lot of, has access to higher knowledge. Even their family members do have it, but because of the childhood trauma related to the journey to these gifts, they for some reason rejecting this. I will get here some viewer who is like lurking into the tarot, lurking into like spiritual stuff, but they're not really 100% convinced. Even though they are not really skeptical person, they have immense idealistic nature and a lot of belief within them. They know they are creator of this reality. They know they co-creating. They know a lot of these things, yet they still, something holds them back. I wish to know what was that. Prosperity. Perhaps there was a struggles related to finances in somebody's childhood. There was a lot of injustice done. I'm getting somebody gained their spiritual gift as a surprise, because I don't know if they through this journey as a young child they already outgrew their mother figure who've been doing that. They empathically shared her experience and finished this journey way earlier. I may talk to somebody who's really young. And okay, skill. Yeah, skill. Somebody gained a lot of skills. Somebody has them within them. Somebody is extremely skilled healer, high priestess, medium. Somebody talks to the dead. Somebody can sense their presence. Perhaps somebody sees auras, not understanding. Somebody went through a path of the moon. The path of the moon related to the darker side of reality, related to this scorpionic, plutonic energy, but also to the moon energy. They went through this path. There's time to step into the light. I also don't know if this is not for a person like, perhaps you know astrology, perhaps you know tarot, perhaps you know all the spiritual tools, perhaps you have knowledge about it, but you don't, you know, the kind of like a lower spiritual path versus the higher spiritual path. And I think this is the calling to step into the higher spiritual path, where, how to describe it well, where is much more psychological. It's much more a matter of a mind than a matter of a ritual, than a matter of the spiritual tools. It's a path. It just looks like this. You are the lotus. You have everything within you, which is a path to happiness. It's a path to true happiness. It's much more ideological. It's much more philosophical. Perhaps instead of like spiritual tools like that, somebody is supposed to learn about chakras. Somebody is supposed to learn about the forces of nature, how they combine. Perhaps somebody have to discover what really is unconditional love. Maybe this Rosicrucianism is a way to explore something too here. I'm getting somebody has to transition from one side of spirituality to the other, and I'm getting a death card here and 10 of Wands. It's not gonna be easy. There will be a lot of things which will have to be left behind. And somebody, by doing that, they leave all the spiritual tools, they leave all what they already know, they go to really a higher path, maybe self-discipline, maybe working with their body only, and then they can return back to those tools, but with a completely new understanding. There is no mechanics anymore. Everything flows. So this kind of dichotomy is leading today. All right.